Hey guys, welcome back to the 11th episode of Let's Play Space Engineers. Thank you for tuning in today. We're right here at our to-do list, the engineering plan, and I want to walk through this with you guys and possibly add a couple of items. How do we do this again? F, there we go. Cool. I took a couple of notes down here that I want to kind of walk you guys through what the plan for today is and for the upcoming episodes. So first of all, build hangar. I do think I want to do this today, so I'm going to move this up all the way here. Expand base storage. So actually, I thought about this a little bit, and I want to make this part of the add more base storage, because I do want to make. So I have the docking port onto hauler item here, and so I want to build a docking mechanism onto the hauler that kind of is compatible with the hangar, and I think we should just stick a couple of storage containers in there into the system as well. So let's roll this up into this here, and the other thing I want to do, and I think I mentioned this before, I want to add timer blocks to the carrier. Not to the carrier itself, but actually the miner, to organize the docking and undocking, or to streamline the docking and undocking process a little bit more. I talked about this last time, and so far I didn't have any accidents, but now that the miner needs to charge from the hauler, when it's docked to the hauler, you want to toggle the battery from auto or discharge to charge when it's docked, and if you don't toggle that back again, so there's a whole bunch of steps that you need to go through to dock and undock the miner, and I want to have like one button to do so, and timer blocks are how to do this. Also, I really want to move my to-do list. Move to-do list. Let me quickly show. So I started building this kind of control room over here, and I really like the kind of like the sheen, the color of the lights in here, and it's a nice overview of our mine out here. And I think we should put the to-do list somewhere here on this one of these glass panels. I mentioned this before, that I think it would look really cool to have the transparent LCD panel on, like, in front of a glass panel somewhere. So I want to move it over here. Also, one thing that I really want to talk about a little bit more is, let's quickly. Oh, I already did this. Okay, so inventory, right? Or cow containers over here, and we have a bunch of stuff in our inventory, but it's really cumbersome. If, for example, if we want to know how much iron we have, right? So we need to scroll through all of these different containers and count all the iron that we have in the different containers. And that's really annoying. So what I want to do is I want to have a panel like this one, an LCD panel, that lists all the important inventory items that we have, like the amount of iron and whatnot. And I know that there are scripts and mods that can do that, but I think I want to build it myself. Like, that's why we're here, right? We will automate and build cool stuff using scripting and automation blocks and whatnot, right? So I'll put this a little bit lower on the list for now, but how do I call this? I'll just say build inventory LCD panel. And I'll probably not get to this today, but I want to think a little bit about how to do this, because this will require some scripting, some programming, and I'm still debating how I want to approach that. And you guys should let me know in the comments below if you want me to just write a script and then share that finished script with you guys, maybe walk you through, or if you want to actually go with me through the whole writing process, including me looking up documentation and testing stuff and failing and fixing things and going back and forth, or do you just want to see the finished product? If I actually go through the whole process, this will probably be a very long video, very long. It'll probably take hours, frankly. Just walking you guys through the finished script and finished product might be a little bit easier and maybe even more useful to people, but let me know in the comments below what you think. I also thought a little bit more about the mining rig. In the last episode, we built... Here, let me just show this quickly. I mined this out a little bit down here so we can actually access these timer blocks. We built these... How many is this? Like 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I actually think there's... Yeah, there's a whole nother row. So there's actually 10 timer blocks. I tried to kind of modularize it a little bit. And I could have made it... I could have probably built the same effective behavior with less timer blocks if I didn't try to modularize it. And maybe modularizing doesn't make a lot of sense. Let me quickly charge up here while I talk to you guys. But I realized not only that I could probably cut it down to like 5, 6 timer blocks, but also realized that one reason why I need so many timer blocks is the way I built this with the 2 dimensions here, or 3 dimensions technically, is actually really complex, right? I need to... There's like all these interdependence between all these different dimensions for moving the mining head back and forth, and kind of it needs to like dig this out in very kind of structured ways, like row by row, column by column, and that makes it complex. And I notice a lot of other people are using more like these circular mining rigs with rotors, and I think a circular mining rig would actually simplify things in a lot of ways. Like I think like a circular mining rig with this kind of rough size and dimensions, you'd probably need a couple more mining drill heads, and they're quite expensive. So if you're just starting out and this is the first mining rig that you're building, you might not want to go that way immediately. But building automation for it is you just need 1 timer block per rotor basically, and you probably need like... You could get away with just a single rotor if you have a bunch of drill heads like on a long kind of like stick hanging out. And another one for a bunch of pistons that raise and lower it. So you would have one timer block that would just kind of like rotate the arm with mining drill heads like in a big circle, and then you would have another timer block that just slowly but surely lowers the pistons, and then you would dig out this gigantic round hole over time. You can add some more complexity by adding some more rotors and some more kind of not hinges in the sense of hinges in the game, but kind of pivot points. So you would be able to get away with less drill heads, and digging out a larger space. I don't know if I'm explaining this very well, but I think at some point I might want to do this. I will definitely finish digging out this area. I think I have like 2 more columns or whatever. But let's put that on our list here. We want to build simplified... Is that spelled correctly, simplified? I think so. Build simplified circular mining rig. And it's simplified not only because I think the mechanisms will be simpler, but especially the automation, like building the timer blocks required to fully automate it. You would basically just start and it would just run to completion with just like 2 timer blocks or so. So that'll make it much simpler. But for now, we're going to continue using what we have. There's this tendency in software engineering. I assume other engineering disciplines have similar problems, where people just want to rebuild stuff all the time because they realize how bad their first implementation was, and so they want to go and fix all the problems of the first implementation. But it never becomes satisfaction. Satisfactory. That's the name of another game. Okay, let's Oh, we have the manual rig here. Cool. Let me quickly check my notes here if we touched on everything. Yeah, I think so. Oh, one thing I want to do with the timer blocks of mana, I think I want to do before building the hangar. Okay, so let's start with moving the to-do list. Yeah, LCD, transparent, yes. So middle mouse button to add to the build planner. Let's grab the stuff, queue the stuff, just grab it again. Okay. So where are we gonna put it? Where can we put it? I am a little bit... we can't put it on the diagonal. It looks like we can't put it here. Yeah, we might not be able to put it anywhere, huh? Well, that's disappointing. Like, these blocks are taken by the window panels themselves. I should be able to put these window panels facing outwards, right? So that this one goes out here and this one goes out there. Although these wall panels are probably facing out. It looks like it. Okay, no, I get it. Okay. So this window is facing inwards. This window I need to flip. Let me try this. So let's see here. Why can't I place the window here? I can place it facing inwards, but not outwards. Let me see if I can somehow figure this out. Okay, guys, I figured it out. I put a... I'm just realizing this might not be airtight here. You know, whatever. It'll be fine. I put a window facing the other way here, and then I was able to put the screen in front. The only thing I can't... oh yeah. For whatever reason, it still renders the wrong direction here. So I might go ahead and fix that at some point. For now, I'll just leave it. And I wasn't able to place another light up here. Maybe I just realized, because now the block's in the way, maybe I can put a light on top here, though. Yeah, that should work. Not great. I can't put it down here because now the glass panel, the window is going to be in the way. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's copy the to-do list board. Oh wait, we need to configure it correctly. Content, text and images. Nice. A little bit hard to read, huh? Guess we do just a little bit of blue here. Yeah, that makes it more readable. We finished moving the to-do list. Next is going to be add timer blocks to miner. So I think we can just, oops, stick these back here. So one for docking and one for undocking. Before we place the second one, let's just build up the first one. Okay. Okay. And then now let's get into the timer block 1. Let's call this undock timer block, and then dock timer block. We want a group for the battery. There's only one battery on here right now, but I think I might add a second battery at some point. And in that case, I want that to be included in this group. Or when I do that, I will include it into the group. So I'll set up the timer block already to operate on that group instead of the individual parts. So batteries, I want them to, when I'm undocking, so this is the undock process. I want them to be set to auto. I want the miner thrusters to be on. And landing gear. I'll do the same for the landing gear quickly. Gear. Is it hidden? I think it might be hidden. Yeah. Terminal, yes. Okay. Let's rename this to miner landing gear. Gear. Save. Okay. I might move this landing gear or exchange it or add some more to make it a little bit nicer in the future. Because it's kind of weirdly off to the side right now. Yeah. So undock timer. Actually, I should call it miner undock timer block. And then here groups, landing gear, toggle block. No. Unlock. So we turn the batteries on, to auto, activate the thrusters, and undock the landing gear. Let's go to the other block. Let's rename this as well to miner, just so we can identify it better if there's any. If we ever have, excuse me, multiple vehicles with the same timer blocks. So actions, and now we need to do it the other way around. Used for parking on off. Does this allow you, does that mean you can switch a block to not be quote unquote triggered by hitting the P button? Is that what this does? That would actually be pretty cool. I didn't know that it is possible. Okay, so we need to lock it. And then we need to toggle off thrusters. We'll put the batteries to recharge. I also realized the connector. We're not doing anything with the connector. Miner connector. And we need to lock it, right? And then let's fix the other block as well. Miner connector, unlock. Okay. That should do it. So now let's get rid of this here. These are just the backwards thrusters. I'll leave those. We don't need the gyroscope anymore. Oh yeah, Last time when I added that gyroscope here, like a couple episodes ago, I couldn't figure out how to remove it again. You just right-click it, and the very last item here in the context menu is to remove it. I'll put the backwards thrusters back on again. Wait, where are they? Up, 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 up. Backwards, yeah. Okay, let's... Backwards thrusters. Minor backwards thrusters. Okay. I don't know where that group went. Backwards thrusters, yeah. Toggle block on off. And then minor on dock. And minor dock. Trigger now. On dock. Trigger now. That should do it. So, hey guys, Editor Me here. At this point my camera died and I will eventually notice and fix it. But for now you will have to deal without my beautiful face cam. Let's get back to the video. 2 should completely undock. Yeah, that looks good. And 1 should dock it. Including putting the battery in recharge, right? Mode recharge, yes. Perfect. Awesome. And we made our life a little easier. Let's head over to the to-do list and check that off. Add timer blocks to miner. Done. Build hangar. Docking port. Add docking port onto hauler and add more base storage. Adding the docking port to the hauler. Let's talk about this a little bit. So when we built this, I already kind of went through some of the options that we have with adding a docking port to it. We could add a docking port down here. Or over here. Or we could add docking ports on the side. Or on top. I really like the idea of having a docking port underneath. But I think to make that viable, we would have to raise the vehicle or at the very least raise this docking port up 1 so we can stick this underneath here and not have it stick out so far. And I think that's exactly what I want to do. Having this come up 1 more is going to be just fine. It's going to give this whole vehicle a little bit more clearance here as well. Which, I mean, I like how snug it sits. Maybe we'll just put one on the side. How terrible would that look? Quite, huh? If we put it on top? Yeah. Wouldn't exactly look very nice either. Let's raise it up. Okay. I'll time loop this. So let's go. Okay, I think this will do it. We just raised this up 1 block and rerouted the conveyor a little bit. Let's land the miner on it again to see how that'll look now. It'll be a little bit more raised, but that should be just fine. Dock. Yeah, I think it's not too bad. Not beautiful, but it's not too bad. And this will allow us to have like a nice little connector in the bottom. So, yeah, this is what we're gonna do next. Build the hangar and build a connector. So I think the way that I want to build a connector, obviously I'm going to build it underneath. I wanted to have it in the center. So if this column goes up here, this column goes up there, then I don't think I have a center. So I might need to add another row here. So this platform has actually like a middle block that's really in the middle of it. Also, if I turn this platform into a hangar, I think since this vehicle will most of the time need to drive into this direction over here, I think I want to build a ramp up here so that it can drive up the ramp and then park in this direction. And obviously I'll add a cover, like a roof and stuff. But I think that also means I need to move my windmills up here, whatever they're called. If I had like a roof and more structure and stuff around higher up, then I will definitely obstruct these. So I might need to move them further back somewhere. But in terms of the connector, I think what I might be able to get away with is to just have the connector barely stick out down here, and then use the wheel offsets to like lower my hauler down and to dock onto the connector. So I don't have the connector come out, but instead I'll have the vehicle come down towards the connector. We'll see how that works. I think I'll start with moving the windmills and expand the platform by one more row and kind of start building the ramp here, and then I'll get into the connector. Okay, see you in a couple minutes. Okay, so let's quickly look at what I did so far. I moved the two towers here back a little bit. I left the batteries in the floor for now, but I think I might want to move them to somewhere else within the hangar as well. And then I have built out this ramp here. I might want to narrow it once I actually know how big I want to have, like a gate or whatever. But I definitely want to try to drive this thing up and down this ramp and see if it can handle the incline and especially this corner here. Like this ramp is like for every 2 blocks it goes out, it goes 1 block down. I wasn't able to find any other blocks that might be less steep. Maybe they exist. If they do exist, let me know. Because I might want to start off less steep and then go steeper after. So I didn't fill in these blocks down here because I do want to actually put the connector somewhere down here, and I'm not exactly where, and I will need to dig out some space probably, like underneath the hangar for the connector. But what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna move the hauler, and I will see if I can actually get it up and down this slope. Let's see, I just unlocked the handbrake and I should be able to, yeah. Let's go slow. Oh, no. We are scratching. We're scratching badly or just a little bit? I guess it's... Ooh. Okay. So we're down. Let's put the handbrakes on. Let's check if there's any damage. Seems fine. Okay, then let's turn around and try to drive it back in again. The braking power is not very strong. If I don't use the handbrakes to brake, like I can't get it to actually... Whoa! Okay, careful with braking while reversing. Slow down. Come on. Handbrakes. Okay. So this here is probably the right spot to put our connector. So let's once that connector's hooked up here, we'll need to hook it up with the rest of our base. So we should probably dig out an underground tunnel here so that we can run some conveyors and stuff over here. Let me quickly do that. Okay, so I've dug out this underground area here, which will allow me to run some conveyor from this connector position all the way over here to my cargo container. I think I want to... I mentioned this earlier, also put some additional cargo containers somewhere. So I might kind of dig this out a little bit more so I can put some additional cargo containers somewhere down here. I think I want to put some large cargo at least like one large cargo container somewhere down here. I think that would make a lot of sense. So let me quickly do that and get back to you guys. Okay, so I placed it here already so that we can see kind of where it'll kind of sit, and this will allow me to hook up the conveyors here, bring them into this car container there, and then I can pull the conveyor out again here and connect it to my cargo container up there. Perfect. Oh, okay, exactly. I also need to place the actual connector here. So let's also look into this. So I think this should work. I think I should be able to lower the car on top of that. I might have to put it on a piston or something to be able to lift it up a little bit. Or I guess I could use a rotor. I think a rotor would also allows me to do an offset. It's it's more like a micro piston basically. It allows me to move it up and down a little bit. Let's put it like this, and we'll check it out. Let's quickly weld it up, and we'll see if I can lower the connect the car to it like this. Let me quickly weld this up. Okay, we have welded it up all the way. Let's see if we can drop the car, the hauler, on top of that and get it to connect. So let's get it lined up just right. I think this here should be good enough. Okay, let's go to the wheels. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the height offset here. And I'm gonna bring that down. Oh yeah. As you can see, if I push make it drive, it disconnects. If I come back over again, there, it magnetically attached and the car's just bouncing back and forth. So I engage the handbrakes, and now I should be able to. Let's get the connector. I think it's this one. I need to name it properly. Toggle lock, switch lock. Oh, what just happened? Did it actually? No, oh, that was not the right. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can fix this here. Wait, I'm confused. Why can't I? My guess is that yeah, the control blocks are not working. The timer blocks are not working because they don't have power, because the battery is off. So, yeah, not so cool. Okay, batteries. Let's turn these on. Auto. And now I should be. Now I've docked. Undock. Lift up. Okay, come down. Dock. Okay. The problem here was that connector 2 is the connector on the vehicle. That is correct. But it is the connector connecting the miner, not the connector going down. Yes, this is correct. It says ready to dock. So let's try that. Boom. There we go. There's not a lot of clearance here. And with not a lot of clearance, I mean there's virtually none. Maybe if I can get the rotor in, maybe that would make more sense. So we have a little bit of wiggle room. Like, for example, if we ever get a vehicle that has a connector higher up. So yeah, I think we should try the rotor. Can I just put a rotor like underneath here? Will that work? Just literally slap it there. I can't place it here. Probably need to dig out some more down here. No, still not. Actually, why not? I am a little bit confused what I actually need to do here. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit confused here. Let's put some blocks down here. It's too tall, I think, right? Yeah, now I can place it. Okay, it needed to sit on a block. I can't connect it like this. I think I might need to now take the connector off again. Let's move the vehicle quickly, or disconnect the vehicle. Let's get rid of the connector up here. Let's actually weld up the advanced rotor, because I want to see how high I can actually raise and lower it. Because I may have to raise it a block up. Almost certainly, in fact. Let's see here. Rotor displacement. I think this is the... Yeah. Okay, that's it. And that's almost certainly not gonna... not almost. This is definitely not enough. Okay, we'll just take it apart again. Add another block here. And now... place it on top. Quickly go outside again. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get conveyor underneath. I think what I'm going to do, though, I'm not going to put a conveyor. I'm going to put a conveyor junction underneath. Put this here. Weld it up quickly. And now I can take these off. I thought I could take them off. Okay. Let me fix that. I'll do that off camera. I'll reconstruct this, and we can look at it together once it's actually together. Okay. See you in a couple of minutes. Okay. So here we are. There's not a lot of clearance here. I might have to put some half blocks in here to give it a little bit more clearance. But we'll see if this works for now. I think we should be able to use build vision still. Yeah, rotor displacement. And now we should be able, to just raise it up. 20 centimeter is the max that we can do. Let's quickly go and look at that. I mean, it's barely anything. Maybe we should have used a piston instead. But, well, this is fine. Okay, let's see if we can dock now with the wheels fully raised, or if we still need to lower the wheels. Okay, let's see. Height offset all the way down. Oh, yeah, it's not very magnetic right now. Actually, can I... Strength. Smaller strength of two connectors is used. Let's say we'll just do it to 10%. I have no idea how these scales work. And then let's also set this here. Yeah, I'm not sure if the sparks should worry me. Strength. Yeah, just 10%. Okay. Let's give this another shot here. Whoa! Okay, that... it's definitely working. Maybe working a little bit too good. Okay, let's get the strength down just a little bit here. Maybe 1%. And let's do it on the other one as well. Can I reach the other one? Hollow bottom connector, that's it, right? Yeah. 1%. Okay. Let's why is it not connecting? Oh, getting into the ready state. Oh, there we go. I just need to be really slow. Okay. I guess it's fine. Okay. Well, perfect. So I'll fix these holes here. I don't actually know how this broke. Weld this all up. Run conveyor from over here. Connect the cargo container and conveyor it all up to here. I'll see you after that. Let's go. Okay, so I've hooked up all this stuff down here. Built a conveyor here, welded this up, and connected this here into the cargo container there. So now if with the vehicle connected here, I should have access to all of the blocks. Yes, that looks good. All these lights look very good. Yep. Of the base. So if we look at the inventory also, yeah, we can see the base, and then if you look at the large cargo container, here we go. 421,000 liters. That is 30 times the amount of storage that I had previously on the base, basically. So that should give us enough storage for the foreseeable future. Perfect. So what I want to do next is I want to build a hangar here. I need to weld this up. I need to build walls and like a roof kind of thing. I don't think I'll put a door in just yet. I will eventually, probably. I might pull this out a little bit more. It might start conflicting with these windmills up here, but you know, if some of these have a little bit reduced efficiency, whatever. I really don't want to move them again. And then I want to have an access from the hangar into the rest of my base. Obviously, the rest of my base is not covered yet in any way or enclosed, but I will eventually do that probably, and I want it to kind of like, I want to be able to get from the hangar directly over here. Like maybe I'll put a door here, maybe I'll just leave it open. I will close it on the other side, though, I think. Yeah. I might narrow this ramp a little bit. It's like the entire width right now, and it doesn't really need to be. I might take 2 off here and 2 off over here or something like that. But yeah, let's get at it. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Yeah, I died. Okay, so this is what I've put together so far. I still need to weld it all up, and this will take a while. But I just want to give you a quick rundown. This is the hangar. I have let's get up here. I have a catwalk all the way around. I might even bring it over here across for better access to the vehicle in the center. There's a staircase over here that goes around. I had it go straight down here along this wall before, but it blocked kind of like the path through here, past the vehicle. Here's the breakthrough that goes into the other part of the base. I have some ceiling windows here for hopefully some daylight. And I've put some windows also over here. With some accents that you'll probably be able to see better once I actually weld this all up. Yeah. I've tried to not just use all square blocks, so I have like some corner pieces here, a little bit of rounded off corner over here, and some half slabs, half blocks up here. Half slabs, that's a Minecraft term. Yeah, I want to weld it all up and see how it looks. I might do some more like fine-tuning and touching up once it's all welded up and I can actually see it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick show or demonstration of what I have before it's welded up. So let's get to welding. Okay, so it's all welded up. I'm gonna quickly run you through this again. So the catwalks along up here, the big gate here, the ceiling windows up here, which do provide a nice amount of daylight. And then I have some more windows here. I've tried to kind of like make it look fancy. There's a couple of things that I don't like. First of all, we do need to put lights in here. We don't have any lights right now. And these walls are all very plain. I might, either on this side or on this side, add a little console or something over here with a inventory access and stuff. And I think I also want to make this entryway a little bit nicer. I might put a little bevel or something around here. And then I think here on the outside, these walls, I also want to put a little bevel, like an indentation on this wall. Oh, there's a block that I didn't weld up. Let me quickly make these changes, and then we'll look at it again. Editor me here once more. This time, I didn't hit record for the time-lapse, so there's no time-lapse. Just enjoy the finished result. What I did here, I added the little panel indentation on the side of the building, and I added the same thing over here on this side of the building, and I then also reworked the gate a little bit. I'm not really happy with any of this looks like, but I'll take it for now. I do want to put a little console still here, which I will quickly do. I think I just want to... So I have the connector down here, which I have a junction underneath, so I can run of that junction and connect to this cow container, which I might just plop right here. I'm thinking about putting it in the floor or putting it into the wall, but the wall, it'll be visible from the other side, which I don't want. And I think the floor could be fine. Yeah, I think I'll put it in the floor. That's a better use of my space. Yeah. That works. And we should be able... Yeah, there it is. This is the block. Let's weld this up. I'll put this here. Okay. Oh, we ran out of crafting materials. We ran out of cobalt. Yeah, we ran out of cobalt. I'm not exactly sure what we need the metal grids for, but I don't think we need them for just these conveyors here to hook this all up. And then we'll do the cobalt run after we finish this here. Let's finish this here. I should be able to just grab stuff from here. Yeah, perfect. Lights. We want some lights. Let me install some lights and then get back to you. Yeah. Not sure what's going on here. I don't like this at all. I was trying to put a big spotlight up here with a hinge, but the car clearly did not like this. So I'm not gonna do that. These were like some phantom forces. Okay. Back to lights, but without without spotlight hinges. I want to show you guys something cool that a subscriber and friend of mine has kind of told me about that you can do with Build Vision. So one of the features of Build Vision is actually that you can copy and paste the settings of a block. So if I look at this light up here and open up Build Vision by holding Control, you can see that I named this light Hangar Corner Light. And so now I can scroll down to open up Build Vision, the list, and then I can hit the Insert key. And then as you can see, it says copying 13 of 13. And now I hit the Page Up button, copied 13 properties. Now I can move over to this light here. Again, hold Control to open Build Vision, if it will open. There we go. And now I can just hit Page Down to paste these 13 properties. And I can just go and do this with all the other lights here. This also copies the name, which is actually really useful because after I've copied the name, I want to adjust all these lights to the settings that I want, and I can just create a group and add them all to a group very easily through the control panel later on. Yeah, just wanted to show you this. Let me continue here and finish this. Okay, I've added some lights. I like the warm color here that I also used over here on the little control room. I think this is cool. I like it. My cute little garage. So let's quickly look at the to-do list to get an overview of what we've done so far. Move the to-do list. Ha! Exactly. We moved the to-do list. Speaking of which... Oh, we're stuck. I want to fix this. So let's see here. Let's grind this off. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Sure. Okay, let's get out of here. I think there's some resources probably down here still. Okay, let's fix that. Let's fix that. I guess that's what the LCD was doing. I was holding this window in place. Meaning I need to put the LCD up first. Like here. Weld this up first. Yeah, this is upside up. Perfect. And now I should be able to just... There we go. Reminder to self, do not remove the screen. Okay, let's copy. Copy this all. Paste. Perfect. I'm pretty sure that you can't really see this well during the day, but I'll leave it like this for now. Okay, then let's, since we've done this now, move to-do list. Actually, just for ceremonial completion, let's grind this one down. There you go. Okay. Now we've officially moved the to-do list. Okay. Add timer blocks to miner. We have done. Build hangar. We have done. Docking port onto hauler. We added that. Add more base storage. We have done that as well. Build inventory LCD panel. We haven't done that yet. Build simplified circular mining rig. We haven't done that yet. Build space capable ship. That's still in the future. I've run this rig one more column here while we were working on stuff. I'm gonna reset this quickly again. I still need to hit this 5 times. This doesn't actually work, this button, correctly. And I still don't know exactly why. So if you guys know why this... I can't trigger the timer block 5 times, let me know. Awesome. I think one thing I might still do is getting some more cobalt. But we might do that next time as well. So I'll just quickly add this here to list, so we won't forget. Get cobalt. For now, thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like this, please make sure to subscribe. I upload Space Engineers videos multiple times a week. And there's a bunch of other stuff on the channel for you guys to explore. And I recently reached 100 subscribers and started the Discord channel. So, Discord server. So please look in the description below of this video if you want to get an invite to the Discord channel. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys there and chatting with you and hanging out with you. So go and do that, even if energy is critical. So thanks a lot for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.